Championship host in the state.
This is the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds.
I feel like there's a lot going on between our text line and Twitter and Blake ticking people off. But here's what I'd say. You know, guys talk trash in sports, even with their buddies at lunch and when they go to dinner, they meet for a beer, they're hanging out on the patio in their neighborhood. So, you know, D. Russell's got his boxers all in a wad, I guess, over Blake's comments. It's okay. Blake's just trying to he's just trying to ruffle some feathers.
It's sports radio, baby. We're having a good time.
We're having a good time. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone, powered by the brand new Arrowhead Archery Range in Clinton, Mississippi on Soccer Row. They had their grand opening last weekend. And shooting shed with the 3D range coming and equipment room. And they're very, very excited. And we welcome in our friend Adam Wade with Clinton Parks and Rec on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Adam, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for driving over and hanging out. You like the studio?
Absolutely, man. That's why I was just telling you, walking up, you didn't think this was here. But, man, it's an awesome place once you get inside.
We wanted to build the ultimate man cave.
Yeah, I think you accomplished that.
Do you think we did that?
Yeah. I'd like to have this at my house.
All right, so Adam says he approves.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, look, man, exciting times here. The Arrowhead Archery Range grand opening was last week.
Yeah, last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Yep. Yeah, so it's Arrowhead Archery Range. It's the only public archery range that for any city in central Mississippi area, and really there's not really anything like it in Mississippi. It's a 15 by 125 foot covered shed that has targets out all the time for you to be able to come out and shoot. We're in the process of working a 3D range that's about 200 yards long, where you walk in the woods and pull up and shoot at different animals and things like that. It's something we're really excited about. We wanted to do something maybe that was a little different. You know, there's other cities have their thing that they do. Brandon's got a great amphitheater, and they do other things. We wanted to try and tap into a market that we think is going to be successful for us in the future.
I think y'all have done it. Arrowhead Archery Range is now open in Clinton on Soccer Row, and they had their grand opening last Wednesday. And so they've got the shooting shed going. The 3D range will be up and running.
Yeah, we hope in the next month that we have it completely open.
And as soon as y'all tell us, we'll let our listeners know. Now, you dropped some knowledge on Blake and I during the break about the youth archery bow boom. All right. So tell our listeners about some of the numbers you were talking about.
Yeah, so our mayor came to me and started just talking about an archery range. What does it look like? How could we build it? So we started talking about these things. Then we got involved with a guy named Waldo Cleland, who works for the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and started talking to him. And he is over the Archery in Mississippi Schools program.
Okay.
So in the state of Mississippi, there's over 10,000 kids that participate in archery through MHSAA sports. They start at 4th grade and they go through 12th grade. So it's a huge sport in the state of Mississippi, and one that people really don't know about. A cool thing about archery is it doesn't matter if you're 6'5", 300 pounds, or if you're 4'5", 85 pounds. They're on the same playing field whenever they go out to shoot. So it's a sport that is really, taking grabs in the state of Mississippi and has taken grabs all over the country. They are working. Mississippi College has an archery team that we have partnered with them. Clinton Public Schools and Clinton Christian Academy are all part of this project and helping us to get this going. We have it open for the public. You can come purchase a membership through Arrowhead Archery Range. Come to our office. We have annual memberships for $50 a person, or $75 for a family. We've also got day passes if you just want to come out and shoot for the day. We've got that also. So it's open for the public. We're also hoping to be able to do some tournaments out there, some collegiate tournaments.
Yeah.
And also some public tournaments, hopefully in the near future. Our first collegiate tournament will be October the 10th. Mississippi College and Mississippi State's club team will come down, and there's 2 other schools I think that are going to come down and kind of get things kicked off.
I like this. Adam Wade with Clinton Parks and Rec joining us on the Out of Bounds show, and he's walking us through the all-new Arrowhead Archery Range. And it's a covered outdoor archery range, and they're adding a 3D archery range in the next month. And this thing is booming. He mentioned the 10,000 students plus that are taking part in it, and that's right in our wheelhouse in the state of Mississippi. Blake, you got a question for Adam?
So when I did y'all's commercials, I read about the 3D archery range stuff, and so I might be naive. I would like to think that there are people who are listening that are like me and are going, is that moving targets? Like, because when I shot, I'd never done archery really other than like summer camp. I do shotguns, so like skeet shooting and things like that. And I know you can do moving target. Are you telling me that you're going to have like interactive, like animal targets, quote unquote, for archery?
They won't be moving, but it'll be.
I was like, dang, that's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so our covered range, where we'll have most of guys participating in, will just be regular targets that you'd see anywhere out. But our 3D range that goes through the woods will be, you'll walk say 10 feet, and then there'll be a boar or something sitting out in the woods. And you pull up, shoot the boar at a certain distance. You can walk another 20 feet. And there will be a deer sitting out
awesome.
there.
It is cool.
Or something like that out there. We're still in the process of getting those targets and getting them put out. As soon as we do, that's what most people are calling about. They're really excited about doing that. So there's that. And then, for the everyday hunter to be able to, not everybody has a house on 2 or 3 acres where they can just go out and shoot anytime they want to. The good thing about this, you come purchase a membership. It don't matter if how big the sun's shining. You got a covered, shaded area there to shoot. You pull up, target's already there. You don't have to worry about shooting through your fence, shooting the neighbor's cat, or anything like that. So I'm an archer myself, so I know that's one thing that it's tough sometimes to get out and be able to shoot whenever you live in a neighborhood. So we got a place where guys can come out and do that. So.
Arrowhead Archery Range in Clinton, Mississippi. Grand opening was last Wednesday. And it is a covered outdoor archery range, and a 3D archery range is coming soon in the next few weeks. And it's on Soccer Row in Clinton, Mississippi, Arrowhead Archery Range. And it's already been popular, but as Adam walked us through, it's booming. The sport / recreational side is booming.
Archery is the fastest growing sport in the country right now. So that's kind of why we wanted to try and get into it early, and start getting people out there and getting them interested. I think it's another cool thing about archery is that it's a sport that, a dad and a son or a father and a daughter can compete in and go do anytime they want to. That's why we really encourage the family memberships. We want to get families out there, spending some time at the park and shooting.
New archery range, and it's 194 Soccer Row in Clinton. Arrowhead Archery Range is open. They're going to add more and more to it, obviously, over time, as Adam told us. And it's a covered outdoor archery range. And then the 3D archery range is coming sooner than later. They're hoping in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And we'll let you know on that. That's in Clinton, Mississippi. You can go to clintonms.org. Also, Arrowhead Archery Range in Clinton, Mississippi. Do we have something here from Duke? We've got about 30 seconds. What kind of services can they offer to a beginner that wants to learn archery? Adam?
Yeah, we're in the process of doing that. One of our partnerships with Mississippi College is that every one of Mississippi College's archers have to qualify to be a high school coach. So part of their teaching process with these guys is that they're teaching them to become coaches so that they can get them in schools and grow archery even more. Through that process. So we're going to be eventually going to be offering days where you can come out, and shoot one of these guys, take lessons, or we might just have some open shoot days where you can come out if you've never been part of it before and just learn what it's like to shoot a bow and do things like that from these guys that compete on a national level.
That's a great opportunity and experience. Okay. Yeah. So basically they're just getting started and they're just going to add
That's
to
right.
the options, services, and experiences that you can have out there. Adam Wade, Clinton Park, Parks and Recreation on the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Adam, thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We're excited for y'all. Have a great weekend, and we're going to have to take Adam to lunch at 303 Jefferson and dive into cheeseburger. Arrowhead Archery Range in Clinton, Mississippi on Soccer Row. It is open for the biz. Arrowhead Archery Range, Clinton, Mississippi, open for the biz.